the election. That's what our next question's about.
Okay.
Aiden Pierce. Aiden is a freshman at St. Anselm College, studying international relations from Massachusetts. Aiden's got a question about how you win with a specific group. Go ahead.
Thank you, Senator, for taking my question.
Thanks, Aiden.
Donald Trump won the 2016 election in large part because he appealed to a discontented middle class in the American heartland. How do you plan on winning back both their trust and their vote?
Thank you. Well, I guess you look at what I've done. And that is that I am someone that runs in a purple state. It is a state that when the senator was Republican, the governor was Republican, and 3 of our 4 constitutional officers were Republican. And then I started running. And every single time I have run, I have won every single congressional state, including Michelle Bachmann's, okay? It's when you guys are supposed to cheer, okay? All right, so I didn't do that by selling out on my principles. I did that by going not just where it's comfortable, but where it's uncomfortable. I did that by meeting people where they were, by going to farms, by going to small town cafes, by winning the right way. And they didn't agree with everything that I've said, and they still don't, but they trusted me. They trusted me with their money, they trusted me with their ideas, and they trusted that I was going to go to Washington to have their back. And I think we need that kind of message. We need that kind of messenger if we're going to win this. And just last election in 2018, Donald Trump had almost won our state. That's why he just went back there 2 weeks ago. I came back 2 years later and won 40 of the rural counties that he won. I think that it is not just the middle of the country, it's really the entire middle class across the country, that we have to have policies and ideas and bread and butter ideas that show that we have their back. And it doesn't matter the color of anyone's skin, if we need to show we have their back. And the problem is that message got lost because Donald Trump likes to divert you every single day, right? You know what he does. He sends out a tweet to try to control the message. Well, when he did that to me, when I announced my candidacy in the middle of a blizzard, and he made fun of me for talking about climate change, by the way, happy Earth Day, when he made fun of me for doing that, I said, hey, Donald Trump, the science is on my side, and I'd like to see how your hair would fare in a blizzard. You know, Mr. Umbrella Man, okay? Right. So the point here is that, yes, what happened in 2016, we had a great candidate with great policies. We had Russia coming in, invading our election, which we've learned more about in the Mueller report. And by the way, I don't care if they do it with tanks or they did it with missiles. This time they did it to our election, and they did that. We had never run against anyone like Donald Trump. Well, we learned how to do that in 2018. And that means, yes, sometimes standing your ground in your values, sometimes ignoring him, and sometimes using a little humor, all right? Because a lot of things he says are just completely absurd, and we need to take it to the people in Minnesota and Wisconsin and across the country, and that's how we win this election.
All right, let's use that as the end of round 1. Let's take a quick break. We're going to be right back with more from CNN's special Democratic presidential town hall event here in Manchester, New Hampshire. Stay with CNN.